Gotta have the logo right. I don't want. Come on, cause I got it like that. Ah, ha 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 ha. Good morning. Good morning. Good. Good. Good morning. Good morning. Good. Good morning. Good morning. Come on. Hey. Good morning. Good morning. Uh. Good morning. Good morning. Come on. Yeah. Oh, I gotta turn that camera on too. Good morning and good blessings, everybody. Oh, all right. Wanna be, yeah. I need my logo in the shot. There we go. Let's get right.
They gonna be like, they gonna drop that top like.
We're live. Hustle and shine in the morning. Did I put up the motivational minute? You damn right I did. And I don't want you. Come on.
Trying to give me the skin.
Oh God. Iman Shumper says he has finally regained his clarity and peace of mind after his divorce from Tiana Taylor, but the experience has completely changed how he views marriage. According to Iman, if he ever gets married again, it might never be the legal way. He revealed that signing official marriage papers is something he's no longer comfortable with after what he went through. Instead, he says he would prefer a private agreement or contract where both partners own something together rather than tying everything to a legal marriage. Reports claim that during their marriage, Iman placed his entire fortune into a joint account with his ex-wife. In the divorce, he was left with around $2 million and no house to stay in. I got some thoughts about that. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I can co-sign that one, big bro. I don't know. Everybody goes through things that turns them a little different. So, anyway, we got the morning gossip on deck. About to get into this entertainment news.
The morning gossip. It's the morning gossip with Hustle and Shine on Hot 103 Jams.
Here we go.
6:24 on your time. It's a high of 72. Currently, it is 59, mostly cloudy skies and Independence. Queen Latifah is reassuring everyone that she's doing okay, as it appears she's addressing rumors about her health.
Good morning. It's me, Latifah. I'm 100%. A-okay. I can't believe that you did it on the internet or seen it. So good.
Well, that bass is booming in there, huh?
She was in the car. She just hopped on real quick. You know, you can tell she was just like, I'm fine. I never heard any rumors about her health.
Me neither.
So I don't know what group chat that was in, but
We wasn't in it,
we wasn't hip. So, but happy to
which
see
is a
you.
good thing,
Which is a good
because
thing.
we don't need to know our business.
We don't.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Open other news.
Yeah.
Music and father of Beyonce, Matthew Knowles, is clarifying his question about the work Miss Tina Knowles put into Destiny's Child.
Yeah, I'm confused because
Destiny's
if
Child.
someone diminish what Tina does and just say she did the hair, and then I come back and say, no, she did the styling, isn't that me giving flowers that she did more than just hair? That's why I'm just so baffled by all of this. But I tell you, Tina and I have a wonderful relationship.
All right, let me interject.
Got a phone call.
you ain't lying. But I think he spoke out of line the other day because I think that Let's go to sensitive Brian. I've been doing a lot of self-reflection and trying to better myself, dog, for real, on some real stuff. And I think one of the things as men that we do is that we don't respect the other perspective when we're in a relationship. Like we don't understand or respect what women actually can bring to the table. In this specific instance, I don't think he respected all the way the hair and makeup and style that it takes to dress a female group, and that is like key. And just as much as you going on business trips and making those ends meet and making power moves and making management moves and all of that, both things are just as important. That's why you are a team. One don't work without the other, dog. So back to the man woman thing, I think us as men have to take a step out of our manly man culture, manhood, state of mind, which is important to have, but also recognize and respect the perspective that the women bring.
Kansas City, can we clap for the big homie?
Please do. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn.
When I've always said two things can be true, and sometimes I told you I be putting myself in other people's shoes.
Yeah.
And you be like, how? How can you see their point of view? This sounds like that. I love that.
Growth looks good on you
Period.
and me.
Shout out to the motivation.
I'm just saying, dog. I be really talking to myself when I do motivational minutes. So I really am trying to be the best Brian I can be.
That's to be the goal of all of us, is to be the best version of ourselves. You ain't in competition with nobody but yourself. Get better each and every day. That's the morning gossip right here on Hustle and Shine in the morning. Now, I'm not no football guru.
Uh-oh.
But we got to talk up next at 6:39 about the Chiefs, because as you mentioned, they've been making a lot of moves. And I said something about McDuffie.
You did.
And you didn't like it.
You did. We gonna get to that. That's on the way at about 10 minutes, 6:38 on Kansas City's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks.
103 Jamz.
Trending now on Hot 103 Jamz.
Good morning. Happy South.
That's how you do radio. That's how you do that shit.
Got quite a few accidents out there this morning.
Good morning, y'all.
71 Highway South.
It's Becca, like Becca. Duh.
Right now, the right lane is blocked. 71 Highway northbound. And the central lane is blocked over here. 71 Highway.
What I just said
What makes AutoZone America's
is gonna get clipped.
Because they are
And
and reliable replacement.
oh, I didn't turn it up.
And they've always got your battery solution.
Because I really am trying to be better.
Monica Logan, Hot 103 Jamz.
And I know that's one element of that's one element of me that I'm slacking on, that I'm missing, is my sensitivity, is my lack of perspective in some things, lack of empathy, lack of just being gentle. That is one thing that I lack. Because it never existed in my life. It was never there. Maybe my mama a little bit, but my grandma, no. Oh, Deanna's talking. Huh?
I'm looking at this clip. This is crazy. Regine and Zonique, Regine, Lil Wayne's daughters on.
Okay, I'm live on YouTube.
It ain't nothing that they can't.
Yeah, all right.
Anyways, I'm watching this video and I'll use it for TMG next week. But Zonique said when people found out that she was T.I.'s daughter, they was trying to jump her in the bathroom. Not just that, but there was grown people trying to pretend to be her grandma and pick her up from school. And then Regine said she had security as a kid because at one point somebody robbed her at 12 years old. What?
Very believable.
It's crazy. People are nuts. There needs to be adults doing this to people, to these kids, not just kids doing stuff to kids.
You know what? Growing up and being grown is realizing that adults are kids. Adults are kids with permission.
They grow up and still have issues.
And they haven't grown up.
That's what it is. They haven't grown up and they still got issues. You facts. Just in what is it? In an adult body.
It was certain stuff I knew that I had to stop doing when I started coaching kids and seeing
Like what?
How much of an influence that they look after you. Like wearing your clothes a certain way and making sure that you showing up a certain way, making sure that you say certain things at the right time, make sure that you don't say certain things.
Right. Just
And
being conscious of what come out your mouth.
yes,
Yeah.
because these kids, dog, they will absorb it, and when they regurgitate what you said or what you've done, the source of the matter is going to be you.
Yeah.
Like they're going to point the, it's always going to come back to you. So that's when I started to like. I really grew up a little bit more. Like you always gonna have a process of growing up in life, but then is when I was like, oh, I need to grow up. I need to grow up way more because I can't be doing this in front of. I can't be saying this. I can't be thinking this in front of the kids.
Yeah. When I worked at summer camp for like 6 years, I can definitely tell like how they move.
Good morning,
Kids,
good
they
morning,
definitely
y'all.
Just they pick up on a lot of things, but I ain't gonna lie, working with them kids for that long, you really do see how much kids influence kids too, and how like I don't know, like y'all shouldn't know certain things, but I grew up differently than a lot of these kids, and even shoot, like like we be talking about stuff. I grew up differently, so it's just so much stuff that it's just like kids really should not be exposed to some of these things, and they are, which sucks. And you can tell when they in their behavior, because it's like, why do you know that? Why do you know this grown-up joke? We can't even make inside jokes because the kids are hip. But I will say, cousins, I was the one that was putting them kids in timeout. I'm not playing none of that. I'm strict. You go sit over there. Recess gone. Took. Think about your actions.
Yeah, see, I'm cool being a guardian in that capacity. I don't want to do no summer camp type deal. I'd rather be in a more limited, structured environment like
sports?
football. Yeah, I can't do the counseling thing. Yeah. Maybe at like a scare straight jail, man. Like I could be
Say it again.
like if we taking the kids to a jail, like if these badass boys, they need to go to the prison to get scared straight, I'll be a chaperone in that situation. Yeah, but as far as being a counselor,
Yeah, no, teaching is an interesting thing. We had curriculums and everything. I never experienced nothing like that before. It was fun though. It was nice to see them kids grow up. Like I do see how Hot 103 really spend their own money on the kids, because when you actually be around them kids and like pick kids up, like when you be around them, you really want to just be like, you want to pour into them, especially when you learn about their personal TMG. Like, you really care more, because you just like, all you need is somebody to care more. That's it.
Hot 103 Jamz. TMG.
good morning, pitcher. Say it all. Good morning. Good morning.
Yourself, get better each and every day. That's the morning gossip right here on Hustle and Shine in the morning. Now, I'm not no football group each and every day. Here on Hustle and Shine each and every day.
Minutes.
The view. Like that.
Growth looks good on you.
Period.
And me.
Shout out to the motivational minute.
I'm just saying, dog. I be really talking to myself when I do motivational minutes. So I really am trying to be the best Brian I can be.
That should be the goal of all of us, is to be the best version of ourselves. You ain't in competition with nobody every day.
Hi, I'm Mayor Quentin Lucas. Tune in to all.
Okay, we're going to talk about the Chiefs. Our Kansas City Chiefs. I need to get my damn news clip ready as we going to talk about the Chiefs. What you seeing right now, y'all, is behind the scenes in radio, so it could be a little boring and a little dull sometimes because there's a lot of things I have to get ready for. So I don't be having a lot of room to talk or a lot of time to talk because I am steady trying to get something ready. And I always got to stay prepared. I always got to stay prepared for the next element because we go up so often.
Coming back, well, is he expected to start the season?
The initial reports were the initial reports were, kind of on the fringe there, but I want to tell you, Patrick's different. I want to tell you, Patrick's different. He's different. So he went down. He immediately got the surgery. Flew himself down. He immediately got. I'll tell you, Patrick's different. He immediately got the surgery. Flew himself down. I think he flew private down there. Got the surgery maybe the next day, which normally they don't do because you want like the swelling. He got it before it really swelled up. He got it before it, right? And so that was on a Tuesday. Don't do because you want like the swelling. So that was on a Tuesday. I believe it was either Thursday or Friday that week. He was already in the Chiefs training room. It was either, so that was on a Tuesday. It was either Thursday or Friday that week. He was already in the Chiefs training room doing rehab. And he already had gotten his knee bending at 90 degrees at that point, which he's just different. He heals differently, He heals differently. There's a guy
to my Patrick Mahomes
dislocated his kneecap and his leg was turned. He was turned around during the game, and he was like, "Hey, literally." He asked their trainer Rick Burkholder, the doctors, "Is it broken?" No. He's like, "Hey," and he's like, "Is it broken?" No. Okay, then tape it up. Let's go back. And they're like, "We're not taping it up. Your knee is facing that way." And they're like, he's like, "No, just tape it and let's go." And like, he had a dislocated toe. He had going into a Super Bowl and dislocated, and he never took any time. Like he just finished out the game. His pain threshold is different. Your knee, and they're like, he's like, "No, just tape it and let's go." And I'm like, his pain threshold is different. His work ethic's different. So, well, at first they're like, "Oh, start of the season." I think I would probably hedge on him being. Sooner than that, by far, because he just attacks things, man. Like Aaron with his, attacks things, man. Like Aaron, man. Like Aaron with his, his Achilles, and Joe Burrow was different too. Joe Burrow came back 2 months early. That's ridiculous from his injury. That was ridiculous. That's probably one of the.
Hot 103 Jamz, Kansas City's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Welcome to the weekend, KCK. You up hustling and shining.
God for the weekend. 6:38 on your time. It's a high of 72:59 with light rain in Raytown.
No, you ain't over there doing your makeup while we doing the show simultaneously at the same damn time in my future voice. Can they see you on the stream doing that?
Hey, cousins. Y'all know we gotta make sure we good.
We ain't did this in a while. Kansas City Chiefs has been in the news recently as the offseason is in full swing. We got free agency coming up next week, so this is why you're seeing the Chiefs making a couple of moves, including trading Trent McDuffie to the Los Angeles Rams for a first-round pick. So the Chiefs have 2 first-round picks this year in the draft at 9 and 29. And also for a 5th-round pick this year, a 6th-round pick this year, and a 3rd-round pick next year. A big haul of draft picks. Yes, it is. It was a great trade. It's a trade that the Chiefs could not pass up. They could not turn this trade down. And this is a reverberation from the Tyreek Hill trade, okay? Because back then, we got an extra first-round pick. That's how we were able to get Trent McDuffie in the draft, along with other stuff. But now you see how the Brett Veach is flipping Trent McDuffie now for more picks. So this is kind of how this thing works, is how the Chiefs operate with big contracts and stuff. Because now the Chiefs don't have to pay Trent McDuffie $30 million a year. Now we can go get a rookie, go draft somebody, whatever. Exactly. In other news, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, seems like he's well on his way to playing week 1 in the 2026 NFL season.
Private down there. Got the surgery maybe the next day, which normally they don't do because you want like the swelling. So that was on a Tuesday. It was either Thursday or Friday that week. He was already in the Chiefs training room doing rehab. And he already had gotten his knee bending at 90 degrees at that point, which he's just different. He heals differently. There's a guy, who dislocated his kneecap, his leg was turned around during a game, and he was like, is it broken? No? Okay, then tape it up and let's go back. I'm like, we're not taping up, your knee is facing that way. And they're like, he's like, no, just tape it and let's go. And like, his pain threshold's different, his work ethic's different. So, well, at first they're like, oh, start of the season, I would probably hedge on him.
My body different. I'm breathing different. Nah, he really is though. So yeah, we'll see what's cracking out with the Chiefs as we got the draft coming up in about a month and a half or so. So yeah. It ain't football season yet, and I don't want it to be. I'm trying to enjoy the off season. But we'll see. The Chiefs got 2 first-round picks and a plethora of moves to do.
Everybody said this needed to happen. A bunch of different changes needed to happen. So it sounds like we are, we on the right path. That's all that matters.
You know it.
And we'll be back at 6:51 as Six Flags sells something you might need to tap in for that.
Uh-oh.
Somebody gonna be mad. Up next, right here, Hustle and Shine in the morning, only on KCD's Double Up, hip hop, R&B, and throwback.
Hot 103 Jamz.
Yeah, it's the start of one. We're not done.
How about those Chiefs?
Shine traffic trending now on Hot 103 Jamz.
Good morning.
That's
More
how you
X
do
out there
it.
because it's a hot rate.
That's how you do it.
Get in the zone, Vivid. The central lane is still blocked. 71 Highway northbound before 155th. The right lane is blocked. 71 Highway northbound at 150. Your south will go past 155th, and the right shoulder is blocked. 71 Highway
Oh.
northbound past 150. What makes AutoZone America's #1 battery
Gotta get
testing
these
nation
commercials
is
right.
free battery testing and charging and reliable replacement batteries, and they've always got your battery solution. Get in the zone, AutoZone. I'm Monica Logan, Hot 103 Jamz. I used to believe the universe could heal
Oops. Well, it'll be okay.
energy. I trusted them more than medicine.
Say big money at Menards. Yeah, like I said, it might be people in and out or whatever during this segment, but this is behind the scenes of Hustle and Shine in the morning, and it's a lot of quietness, a lot of prep, a lot of focus, but I'm trying to do this more frequently and tell you all what I've learned. And this morning in my morning inspiration, I guess we can say, it's about praying with purpose. And he said that a lot of times our prayers are just a one-way conversation or a shopping list for God, constantly praying that we need something or we need to get to something or whatever. And he was saying that, sometimes ask God for intention, ask God to live in the purpose of him, to let his will be done, and then he said, pray for 10, but meditate for 60. A lot of times when we pray, we don't sit down and meditate and listen. And that's definitely one thing that I'm going to focus on with trying to be better, is making sure that I meditate after I pray. Making sure that I pray with more intentionality about what I want to do, where my vision is, where God's vision is, praying for his vision. Praying for protection, but then also sitting down and listening and shutting up, be quiet, and listen to what he has to say. So that's the lesson that I've learned this morning, or something I'm trying to work on with myself, is being more intentional with your prayers and making sure that you take the time to actually listen after you pray. Pray for 10, listen for 60. Pray for 10 minutes, listen for 60 minutes. See, and this is not an excuse, but this is just the way my life has been set up. And I guess I could wake up a little earlier, but it's like, ooh, I guess if I could wake up at 3:45 or something, I could pray for 10, meditate for 60, and then prepare myself for the morning show and to get myself ready for work. But whatever it is that you do, whatever God that you're praying to, just pray with intentionality. Hindi D Shorts is back in. What's happening, fam? How is India? How it's a Friday night in India? What's happening? Hindi D Shorts been with me all week, and I appreciate you. Cause this is my first week actually going live by myself on YouTube. And I'm just trying to commit to it. And people like Hindi D Shorts, who's been tapping back in, really inspires me to keep going. So big love, and I appreciate you, man. All the way from Kansas City, Missouri in the United States, all the way to India. You got love. Trust me. All right, let me turn this down so we don't get no copyrights or YouTube strikes. But yeah, whatever God or religion that you're in, or whatever spirit that you praying, man, just do it intentional. Do it intentional. Keep going. I'm always here to support. Hindi D Shorts, I appreciate you, fam. Big love. Big love. What you getting into this weekend? Anything special popping off in your life? Anybody celebrating anything? You doing anything on the weekend? What's going on?
There was a post that went out, talked about me not being paid on the Make It Last Forever album. Just all family.
Denzel once, and he
I'm really not about to be doing nothing this weekend. I'm chilling. Maybe get some business plans together or something. Cause we got R&B Shyne next weekend, and then I got a birthday party I have to do next weekend. Yeah. My bad, y'all. Sorry I left for a second. Thing I hate about these little shirts, boy. This is why I gotta lose some more weight. Speaking of losing more weight, they need to sponsor me for this. But these right here at Aldi, oh my God, fire! You know the best thing is about this is the coconut water. Like they need to just sell this as a drink. Like this how good this is. This coconut water with the pineapple, bro. And this is the light syrup. And it's still good as hell, bro. You can get these at Aldi's. They are so good. If you like pineapple, you gonna love these, bro. What are you doing over there, man? You look like you're doing something conspicuous.
Oh, I forgot T.I.'s Joe Go. You popping out with the big words today. We'll be back live after this song, y'all.
Well, that was the wrong word. Conspicuous means to be visible.
That's very T.I. for it not to be the very T.I. of you.
Conspicuous means to be visible. So
you
my
just
bad.
Trying to say suspicious.
Yeah, I think that's what I was going for. I'm trying to go live on YouTube and live on ours at the same damn time, and I'm everywhere. And I got the radio. You know, we got the board.
Myra
we got.
Myra would be called. Shout out to the boss man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to burp like that. My bad.
Did you like Worlds of Fun? Were you a Worlds of Fun kid?
When I was a little kid, like single digits. That's when I like going to Worlds of Fun was exciting. Like it was, oh my god!
What was the
Like
rides you would get on? Were you one of the kids that liked those
I hated
rides?
I hated
You don't
roller
like them?
coasters. I was not a roller coaster person at all.
We used to have
We
Mr.
can
Freeze back in
get
St.
into it.
Louis.
I should have wore my Worlds of Fun shirt today.
Did I have a
Um,
Mr. Freeze or something? It just went. It literally was just like this, but it went higher and higher. That's it.
I don't know about that. It was something that man they had all time. I mean, it looked like what everything that we had. It was everywhere else. Like I would see commercials for Six Flags, and I'd be like, oh, that it looks like
That's what I
Worlds
was
of Fun.
wondering when
I
I
would
first
see
came here.
Universal Studios. I'd be like, oh, that looks like Worlds
Yeah,
of Fun.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. When I first came here, I didn't really know what Worlds of Fun was. But when I was a kid, my mom and them used to bring when we used to come to Kansas City. We used to go, but I just don't recall.
really?
Yeah, I used to come to Kansas City when I
Oh,
was a kid. I told you that. And we used to stay at the Ameristar because they used to have the arcade. I used to play the little boxing
oh yeah. That's what my
games.
first job was at a, or not. My second job was at Ameristar at
Really?
Cold Stone Creamery.
Oh yeah, Little Coast. Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm a big fan of Ameristar.
Summer of '03.
I was gonna say that we might have came. Nah, well we could have came back then. You might have been there.
I might
Cause
have
that's crazy. Yeah. 'Cause
serving D some ice cream, singing for tips.
they had a movie theater back then. I don't know if that was the same time.
That was the first time I tried Arthur Bryant's was at Ameristar.
Oh really?
They had Arthur Bryant's there, yeah. My boy Kirk, he used to work there. Give me a fat ass thing of fries. Hot 103 Jams, Kansas City's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Good morning, no late the yup, hustling and shining.
6:52 on your time, cousin. High up 72. Yes, it is. Showers in the vicinity, so take your umbrella. Do what you gotta do. Currently, it is 59 at Hickman Mills Middle.
Yo, umbrella. That's how my grandma used to say it. Okay, now don't no, don't do that. Listen in for a major announcement today, 5:12 p.m. during the Playmaker show on Hot 103 Jams. That Shut Up Brian was right on cue, huh?
So, cousins, we're giving away R&B Southern Soul Fest tickets later on in the show too. So, FYI, we got a grand prize.
Whoa, got my boots on the ground. It's gonna be fun. Your boots on the ground, maybe they will be at Worlds of Fun coming up this summer. I don't know. But Six Flags Entertainment Corporation said that they're selling 7 regional theme parks, including Worlds of Fun, to Kansas City, Missouri-based EPR Properties Incorporated. Didn't Six Flags just buy Worlds of Fun like 2 years ago or something like that? It was recently. Yeah, it was recent. They said they had one Kansas City summer and they was like, we done.
Time to get it up and make it happen.
But D, you was talking about me about Worlds of Fun memories. And boy, I got a lot. Okay, so I went to Pleasant Green School over in KCK from kindergarten to 2nd grade. And every year after we would get done with the school year, we would have this assembly or whatever. And then they would announce, the teachers and the principals, hey, next week we're going to Worlds of Fun. And all the kids screaming and stuff. And then this is like 100 kids, bro. So can you imagine chaperoning that many kids? Because it was, oh no. It was a school from like kindergarten to like 5th grade, I think, or whatever. Maybe they had high school. No, I think they had high school students too. It might have been the whole kid and caboodle. But anyway, stop. Going to Worlds of Fun in my single digits, man, it was one of the most exciting things ever because the rides is so big and the structure is monumental and big and stuff. Yeah, yeah. It was the feeling like if you ever seen Bebe's Kids when they go to Fun World, it was that same feeling going to Worlds of Fun for real. But you know, I told you about my first time going to Oceans of Fun. I was 17, 18, summer 2003, and I almost drowned. I told you I almost drowned at Oceans of Fun. I did. They had to stop the pool and everything. Oh, I could swim then. I got caught up in the wave pool. I had never been in one of them before. But I am much more. For real though, I bring it up to say that I am a much more Oceans of Fun person than Worlds of Fun. I love Oceans of Fun.
When I was a kid, I used to come to Kansas City all the time and do
Yeah, me neither. I don't do roller coasters. I'm too fat for them anyway. No, yeah. I did ride the Orient Express. When my girlfriend at the time made me do it. It was a roller coaster. It was. It's Best Friend Friday. Hot 103 Jams.
Good morning. It's soggy. Traffic is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. Take all of your rainwear with you. You can need it today. Traffic is
Shout out to everybody who's hip to Worlds of Fun and Oceans of Fun here in Kansas City.
from 155th. Also, the right shoulder is blocked. Same location. 71 Highway North.
Appreciate and love y'all for tapping in, man. I really do.
Traffic lights are
Even
on
if you
flash.
just tap in for a second, I appreciate it.
Free battery testing,
But
free battery
but
charging, and
don't leave.
replacement batteries
Stay.
that fit your
If you
needs.
leave, tap
That's
back
what
in
makes
again.
AutoZone America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone, AutoZone. I'm Monica Logan, Hot 103 Jamz.
KCK.
Wakes up with Hustle and Shine on Hot 103 Jamz.
All right. Yeah, I'm not a big amusement park person because, especially roller coasters. Oh no. You can keep those. I don't like not being in control of my movements. I guess per se, for lack of a better term, and up in the air and now we upside down and going backwards. I don't like that. I don't like the feeling of damn. Are we going to hell? I don't want to feel that at all. Like I'm not a thrill seeker. Just living my life alone is seeking thrill in of itself. So I don't need no added thrills to my life. Maybe here or there, but not in that capacity with roller coasters. Y'all can keep that shit. That ain't for me. No sir. And I know that's an unpopular opinion, and I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. Just that shit's not for me at all. And what's not for me can be for you, and that could be 100% fine. And what's for me can completely not be for you, and that's fine too. At the end of the day, just make sure that we're all happy and we're enjoying ourselves. And one thing that I don't enjoy doing is getting on a damn roller coaster. No, sir. But I love Worlds of Fun, a Kansas City staple. Something I wonder if my kids will like roller coasters. And if that's the case, I'm probably going to have to ride a roller coaster at some point soon again. Even though I did it the first time with the next girlfriend and I hated the shit. It's just I don't like the feeling of losing control, bro. I don't like that. Like I'm relying on these mechanical wheels to stay intact and to stay in place on this roller coaster. That's our only safety measure. Nah, man, I'm good. And I know some people, well, you fly airplanes and you ride cars and yeah, that's true. You got a point there. But I think with a car, to a point, I'm kind of controlling what I'm doing. And I can see and maneuver out of if I need to maneuver or something. And I'm not up in the air. Airplane completely different. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just close the windows, black out, and just pray. Cause we really ain't got no control up there. But a roller coaster is like you can kind of feel the uncontrolledness of or the instability of like we used to have this roller coaster called the Timberwolf at Worlds of Fun, and it was made of all wood. And people were saying that the damn thing would shake when you get to the access, when you get to the top of the damn thing, and when you come down for the cliff, they saying it would shake. Like, bruh, what? So, are we on the stream?
Yeah, but it's just we'll be right back right now.
Oh, I was gonna talk about roller coasters.
Go ahead.
I don't like losing control or feeling like I'm not in control of my movements or where I'm going or whatever. And that's what I get from a roller coaster. When you all up high and like the Timberwolf at Worlds of Fun, it used to be this roller coaster called the Timberwolf, and it was made of like all wood. And people were saying when you get up to the top, it would shake. And it like, bro, what? We're above everybody right now. We are 6-7 stories high in the air. And you mean to tell me this thing is shaking? No, get me off of here. I remember one time it was this little kid ride. It was like an octopus, and it'll carry you in a little thing, and it'll carry you high, and it'll carry you low. It'll carry you high, it'll carry you low. Well, one time, D, I got stuck at being high. So I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, get me out of here! Ah! Like, I mean,
I would pay to find that footage.
Boy, it ain't no footage. We talking about like 1992 or 1991, or I would pay to have that footage. But I seriously was screaming and crying for like probably 2 minutes straight because we were just stuck in the air.
How old were you?
6, 7, something like that. Stop! Don't do that.
I gotta do it for the kids.
6 years old or 7 years old.
Somewhere around years old don't change it. But I feel like if you get stuck on a ride, that's a reasonable reason not to ever want to do it again. I've never been stuck on a ride. I got on a Superman once, and I really don't know why I did that because I'm scary. And dude, I don't know if you remember the Superman, but that mug shoot up to the sky, like and it drops. It was like the highest ride ever, and I just. If I'm maybe lit off of maybe like my friends do it or something like that, I'll probably do it too. Like if we all doing it together, like okay, I might consider. At this big age, I'm okay. I've lived that life.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. Nope. I want
to do the carnival games. Like I want to do the basketball challenges, the water guns, win you a couple bears. That's more my speed.
Yeah. Oh, and never ride carnival rides, y'all. Never. I've seen so many horror stories and heard so many horror stories on that. Like, if I am going to ride one of them rides, it's only going to be at Worlds of Fun or Six Flags or something like that. I'm going to tell you, the thing that's going to make me ride roller coasters again, if I ever decide to do one, is if I have kids and they like roller coasters. Like, I'm just going to have to.
I get on something cool. I don't know. I don't go to. Maybe I'll go this summer. I don't know. I ain't been to Six Flags Worlds of Fun in years.
I ain't been to Oceans of Fun.
I don't have no little cousins. Like I don't have no reason to go, unless me and my friends just be like, "Oh, let's get drunk one day and let's go."
Oh.
But I'd rather go bowling. Let's go bowling. That's cool. I'd rather do that. We're on the ground. It's a safe bet.
All right, YouTube. About to get up out of here. It's been a good week. Let's have a good weekend.
Good morning to our cousins hitting us up on the
line. Praying that you be a blessing.
We'll be giving shout outs shortly. So
have a good one. Have a good weekend.
Names in the chat if you on the Facebook